Hi everyone, this is Jyotsna and you are watching The Original Taste. I hope you are doing well. We are going to make yet another delicacy in our kitchen. We are making a sweet today. Yes, a very special sweet, that is Karachi Halwa. As you would have noticed in the peculiarity of the name, signifies the route of passage of the recipe, introduced by Arabs. This is one episode you must watch till the very end, especially if you love the halwa. So let's move on to the recipe. First step is to take 2 cups of corn flour in a bowl. Add in 4 cups of water to it. Whisk it well to dissolve the flour completely. Make sure that there are no lumps in the mixture and keep it aside. Grease a mold with ghee, placing butter paper on it. Now dry roast the nuts. You could add any nuts of your choice. I'm taking some melon seeds and some cashew bits. Once roasted, keep it aside. Next step is to take 4 cups of sugar, just double the quantity of the flour. That is 1:2 ratio. I'm taking mishri instead of sugar. You can take normal table sugar. Taking 2 cups of water for 4 cups of sugar. Bring it to a boil. Just boil until it is slightly thick and syrupy. Basically, the base of halwa is sugar. Add in the entire amount of the corn mixture and still keep up with the gentle mixing because it starts to thicken at the bottom right away. Make sure the whole process should be done on low flame. Now adding in the preferred food color. I'm adding green color here. Add in 1/4 spoon of lemon salt, which is actually some sort of preservative. It gives some acidity and it helps in giving a great texture to it. You can take lemon juice instead. Constant stirring till the last minute is required. We have made natural food colors on our previous episodes. Please check it out. I'm going to place the link in the description below. Mix it well so that the green color incorporates well. The halwa is lightly thickening at this stage. You can see that it just bubble up and turning transparent. Scrape it and keep going with the stirring. Adding in a spoon of ghee. You'll notice it all comes together as a lump. Time now to add the nuts. Give it a nice stir. Be generous with the ghee addition and do not limit yourselves with adding to it, as that by the time we use all the ghee, the halwa has become very glossy and it no longer takes in the ghee as readily as before. The mixture will thicken and become a bit jelly-like. Now it's get harder with the stirring. Keep at it till all the mixture turns jelly-like. The reason why we keep stirring constantly is to ensure that there are no lumps. Halwa is fairly simple to prepare, but as it offers some good handwork. Don't you love recipes which double up as workup? I certainly love it. Please make a note of the effort that goes into making the halwa. You will savor the halwa a lot more. Now add in half a spoon of kevra water. You can use rose water or a spoon of cardamom powder. It's amazing the few very ingredients can result in unique iterations of the halwa. Mix it well. This Karachi halwa is coming together beautifully well holding the nuts. The end texture is very easy to recognize. As you'll see the halwa turning really glossy and shiny when it is ready. Now transfer the halwa mixture to a greased pan. Smooth the top using a greasy spoon and allow it to cool down. Now it's done, a few moments away from making its way to the plate. Invert it onto a tray or plate. And cut into desired shapes and size. Well, I personally feel taking time out from a busy schedule to cook can also be a great stress reliever. Preparing even simple meal at home can be creatively fulfilling. It's beautiful. I can't wait to taste the finished product. This is as alluring as that. It's intense, very intense. I wish you could taste it. Getting appreciative feedback on a dish bring a real boost to the self-esteem, right? Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please give it a try and get a lovely compliment from your loved one. After all, compliments spark creativity. Happy healthy eating. See you next time. Thank you.